Ooh, we got a game. 1033? 1033? Yeah, basic man. I don't hear dang thing out of you. Alright. So what we got right now is a game. And I'm just throwing down stones because we don't care about the opening. In our basics games, we do not lose the game in the opening. We lose the game for other reasons. Okay, so he approaches the open corner. We can take the open corner, or we can respond. We want to avoid weird, complicated Jiseki, so I don't really care. I'm just going to go ahead and play this and defend my corner. I'm just going to defend. Like, if I ignore him, he follows up, and then there's like weirdo Jiseki. We don't want to get into weirdo Jiseki, so I'm just going to respond. He's trying to enclose me. I'll respond to that one as well. I don't want to be in close. I'm going to jump once. We do not push from behind. That's a basic. Pushing from behind, big no-no. Alright, my opponent is approaching here. I'll take some territory. Like I said, I'm fine with responding to pretty much everything. Alright, now we regard the 3-3 point as a little bit slow nowadays. Ergo, I'm going to play elsewhere. That is something that even newer players are kind of being taught. He's approaching me. Now here's something that's interesting. I could pincer this. He goes in my corner, I give him corner. I get wall. But by doing that, I'm saying that my influence here is going to do something against this group, which I'm not really sure if it can. But I don't really want to get into like this weird fighty game, so I'm just going to back off again. If they push from behind, no. If we jumped first, then we risk cutting points. So we need like the 2 stones, then the jump. Like this shape here is what you're looking for. 2 stones and 1 point jump. This I'll respond to because I don't really want to give him my corner exchange for approaching a 4-4 stone. There's an invasion point left behind here, but I don't really care right now. Instead, I'm going to approach the last open corner. Let's see. 2-point extension is interesting. It opens up the corner here. Do I want to do that though? I don't really. He's saying do it because if this is a large knight enclosure, he's offering me the 3-3. This 2 space is really offering me the 3-3. So I'm really tempted to take it. But you know what? I'm gonna defend my little 1 stone here first. So I'm gonna go back and defend little 1 stone. Getting a base for my group before we do anything else. I know it'd be fine to do this, but let's just settle first. And the reason why I know it's fine to do that is because I just know that if you invade the 3-3 on anything larger than a large knight, or anything larger than a small knight, you usually get Sente. Alright, he's invading me. I want to defend my base here, because I love my little base. It's ensuring I don't die, so I love my little base. I'm jumping out. I don't want to be surrounded. He's taking my corner. Can't really settle here. This is a pretty strong group, so we're just going to go ahead and settle on this group. Going to borrow some strength off of the strong stones to make shape and center. See? Just making some shape in the center, like so. A little bit of a table. Alrighty then. I will jump out. I don't want to be capped again. And almost incidentally, we're putting pressure on these stones while we're at it. I would do this even if we were applying no pressure. I would still get shape for my stones. I would still ensure that I'm not surrounded. But it just so happens that it's also doing something that I wanted. That's a little added bonus. This, I guess I'll respond to. Why play N6 not O4? What's N6? N6, 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 N6. This. Yes. Instead of O4. Because I want to make a table shape and not just a solid little line. Alright, so we're kind of getting crunched here again, so I'm going to extend. It also threatens to completely enclose, which I like. I have absolutely no interest in attacking this group. All I'm trying to do is settle my stones. That way I can go off and do other things like invade. I can do other things like invade. I can do other things like reproach and build. Alright, he's trying to do something here. I want to remain connected, so let's go ahead and play here, like so. I don't really view this as being particularly large. If I wanted to be a... Okay, hands off. My first thought was to kill him. My first thought was to play here because this is connected and I can poke at this cutting point. And then I could ensure this is nothing, so he gets no extra eyes here. But instead, I'm going to do something completely different. I'm just going to turn here and take growth. We're not going to get bogged down in trying to kill things, because forget that noise. Alright, this group, does it do anything to me? I'm connected out. I've turned around him. It looks like it doesn't do any more damage to me. So we're going to play elsewhere. Next largest point on the board. Either the invasion over here is pretty big. Maybe something over here. Maybe this group's a little bit unsettled. I think it isn't, because we can like jump out still. We can turn here. There's like Ajish over here that we can use. I think we're okay. But you know what? Maybe we're not completely certain. Maybe we're not completely certain. So tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to go back and settle this group. Maybe we're not completely certain. Before we do anything new, I'm just gonna settle. We're just gonna settle stuff. Maybe we're uncertain, so we're gonna settle. Alright, that is clearly not Sensei, and now we're absolutely settled because, I mean, we even took time to kill a stone. So we're absolutely settled at this point. So let's play a larger move elsewhere. Alright, he kicks me, I mean I respond. I'm going to greet him on move 59 or 49 because I forgot that I'm on Tygem and I can do that now. Alright, it looks like we're still okay. It looks like we're fine here, right? I mean, this is still a dead stone. We're still out. So I don't really think that we need to respond to this move. Because this group looks pretty strong still. We're pretty good in this area. This group is still connected on out. So this must be Gote. Take another large point. Large point number 2. We got them both in. That's pretty good. E14 looks pretty big. Is that what I just played? Maybe. Maybe. But you notice that we're not really attacking anything. We could have. We could have taken this point and then extended up and tried to attack this group and put pressure on it. But we're not really attacking anything. We're just looking for large points. We're being careful of our shape. That's all we're really doing. That's all we're really doing. To get to 1 down, especially on Tygem, don't really need much more. Just mind your shape. Where's large points? White bottom right corner looks huge. Nas. He can have a corner. I mean, look. He's got this, which is kind of small, right? He's got this, which is broken undercut. He can have a big corner. That's fine. He can have a big corner. That's okay. He jumped out here. Is this group fine? This group's pretty strong still. So these are my weakest stones on the board right now, right? Because this is okay. And this is okay, and this is okay, and that is fine. So we're just going to defend our weakest group. Do 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 do. Why baby rage? He's gonna have something somewhere. You can't deny your opponent everything, okay? As much as I try to occasionally on stream. Can't really do it. I actually take that back. It's not nice to try to deny Qs everything. Once you reach Dawn level, if you can get away with denying them everything, that's just fun. Alright, so I'm attacking here. I'm going to connect up because I want my groups connected. I'm worried for these two guys. They're kind of getting separated from my corner group, which is nice and strong, so I want to connect that up. Not going to try and jump up, not going to try and do weird defensive, counter-attacky stuff. I'm just defending myself. I'm scared. That's a pincer. I'm just going to connect. I don't want to jump into the middle where I got that weak group, right? Which is why we're more inclined to do this. Because if we run into the center, what happened to this guy? This guy's not fine yet. He's not alive. Alright, we're taking it right up the tailpipe right now because we're on second line. I'm going to get rid of this stone because this group is still weak. Try and make it stronger. With Sente, we're just going to make our group stronger. That's all we're doing. Sente, Sente, Sente. I can push through and cut. So that's Sente. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. Okay. I'm a little bit happier now. A little concerned with the red group now. No, I'm actually not. That's a lie. I'm completely lying. But maybe I am. You know what? Maybe I am concerned about my right group. I'm going to connect it up. I'm going to connect my last weak groups. I'm going to take care of them. Before I do anything else, I'm just going to take care of them. There we go. We took care of our group. That's all we did. We took care of our group. Now, okay. I could back off, but it seems kind of weak and wimpy. If I play here, I leave a cutting point behind. So let's look at that. He cuts here, I connect, and that doesn't go anywhere. He cuts here, I connect. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 liberties to like his 2. Yeah, we're good with that. We're good with that. Yeah, bottom left-hand corner. Oh, bottom left-hand corner? Bottom of group for whites. Yeah, he is. We could probably attack and do serious damage to this group if we really wanted to. We could also do serious damage here. I haven't decided if I'm going to yet. I'm probably not. But there's an invasion point here because we can invade or we can escape. So this is actually not secure yet. He needs to like play this kind of thing or this kind of thing in order to seal off this weak point. I will poke. I'll poke. Give him a bow and arrow shape. Or a harp, I guess. Depending on how you want to look at it. My new constitutional law for breast and can resemble the bats. You found me out. You found me out, man. I needed a side gig for extra cash, so I'm like, I'll just become a lawyer. I'll follow in the footsteps of Kemboy. God, that's a name I haven't seen in forever. Is Kemboy still alive? We haven't seen Kemboy in forever, man. I mean, my groups were fine. I took care of them. They love me. I love them. Because I just build at this point, huh? Where can I build? Where's my largest point to build? I can build off here, but center is kind of weak. Side's still kind of open. So let's build the side up. Let's build the side. Side before center. Looks like a Castlevania. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Alright, can he disconnect this? No, right? Doot doot and we're fine. Doot doot and we're fine. Doot 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 and we're fine. We seem to be good. We seem to be good. I can poke at him and ask if I can invade politely. And then that's now connected up, so that's fine too. Didn't have to invade. No reason to get jealous. He gets some territory, I get some as well. We're just sitting here coexisting peacefully. We're just chilling out. He's just poking my stones and I'll respond. Otherwise he pushes through and cuts and that gets messy and I don't want to read that. Oh, he just ranked up from 4 Qs. This is his first game. Oh man, he's got progress. He's been progressing. Check this little guy out. We've got an up-and-comer over here. I mean, it looks like legitimately, he was like legitimately 8Q. And then he ranked up to 7Q. Got some wins and losses there. Legitimately ranked up to 6 and then 5. Really? In that short time, though? Is it possible to have that fast progress? Is that even possible? To progress that quickly? Huh. Is it possible? I wonder. Alright, so he's trying to disconnect me here. So I'm just going to go ahead and connect. Maybe he watches your videos. Yes, absolutely. It's too early. Now my favorite viewer today. $3K thinking, yeah, made 3 finally. Let's see if I can run it. You know what? I think he'll like the game. Because if he's actually progressing that quickly, then he's probably learning from his games. And if he's actually learning from his games, this is a game he'll be able to learn from. Go for the 0.5 win? Impossible. I'm too far ahead. I'm not even counting. I have no idea what the score is. I just see that this is like a lot of territory, and this is a lot of territory, and I don't see a lot of territory for him. You know? So he's got a lot here, so that's 1. But where are the other a lot of territories? Like, I have 2 a lot of territories, but he only has 1 a lot of territory. So I've got twice as many a lot of territories than he does. I'm just going to back off here so he can't attire me to death. Bum, 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 bum. Can't white peep and cut? Peep and cut where? F11? There is a peep there, yes. That's true. Integral has found me. Hello, Integral. So here's a problem. I can read that I'm fine. But you know, once again, maybe you can't. So I'm actually going to back off here, despite this being okay. Maybe I can't read that out. Maybe I'm not sure I'm fine here. So we're going to defend this cutting point. So he's gonna Hane here and kind of get into one of my lots of territory area. Here's Bat's lawyer doppelganger. I actually already have a doppelganger, thank you. And I think he streams... What is it? Is it League of Legends or is it Dota? I don't remember. Which one does he stream? Is it League or Dota? I think Dota. I think he's a Dota streamer. Anyway, threat to invade. Protecting. God, what was his name? Blue something. Wasn't it? But there's actually there's legitimately another streamer out here on Twitch that we look almost exactly alike. Someone pointed that out to me. What, 2 years ago? I think it was now. I think it was 2 years ago. And I didn't believe it, so I checked out the stream, and oh my god, Night Blue 3? Maybe. I have to check out that stream again. But we're kind of trying not to lose right now on time. So I'm gonna turn here just to ruin the center, making sure there's no weird things in here.
Overtime countdown has begun.
I don't think it was Universe. Unless that's anyway, not right now. He's leaning up to my stone. I will of course respond because I don't want him to invade me. You looked at it? Yeah. I tuned into his stream once, and I'm a little bit surprised.
3, 2, 1, 0. 2 overtimes left.
Alright, you responded to me. I guess we're good. Does this work? No, I defend. Does this work? Maybe this work into this works. Like double high-headed 2 stones? Let's not let him do that. Let's just play here. Did we win as a 6 Don? We won in our hearts, Crazy Irish Penguin. We won in our heart. In reality, we lost on time and we were like 20 points ahead. Or Sora can just completely crush everything I just said and say we lost 3 times in a row.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I think it really is impressive though that we did lose on time when we were like 20 points up. That was really impressive. So he's poking me here. I will return the favor and poke him here. He pokes me, I poke him. That's a good move. See what he's trying to do now? Oh my god. He's trying to kill me. Oh wow, that's really good. That ain't bad. That's good. Maybe I should let him.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Okay. Maybe I make a mistake here. And oops, my stones get cut off. darn. Don't you hate it when that happens? What do we do now? Well, now we're going to do a little bit of a jump. See if we can connect these stones over to our other ones. Don't you hate it when your stones accidentally get cut off? I hate that. Luckily enough, we have an ally over here willing to save us. And I'm pretty certain that he's going to save us. No, he's not going to save us. If I actually play there, he throws in. And that gets really weird. I mean, it connects, but let's just not do it.
9,
I vote we just don't do it.
7, 6, 5,
Instead, we're going to go back here. Because he ignored me. I'm a little insulted that he ignored me. So we're going to go and cut. Sure, we can go with the correct response there. So we're doing this for endgame. We're doing all of this for endgame. Because now we've got this Incente. So we're doing all of this for endgame. Okay. I might have been able to kill that actually if I hadn't given that up.
9, 8,
Oh.
7, 6,
4,
3,
gonna go ahead and connect up these stones, make sure they're fine. That I can play here. I have to play here. Yeah, let's keep playing good endgame. Okay. Is a Sente? I go here, he ignores me, I go here, he Hane. I throw in, he connects, I connect. He's got to capture all that. That's pretty big. But this is pretty big too.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
I'll go play here. That's usually a big endgame. Okay. That's nothing still. More large moves? Okie dokie. I can find more large moves. I could save these stones.
9, 8,
Really getting tempted to.
6,
Let's see if I can force him to capture those two stones. Capture? Cap, 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 cap. I mean, this has worked for a while now. Because of the neighboring stones.
9, 8, 7,
But
5,
just trying to force him to capture the stones now.
3, 2,
Still trying to force him to capture the stones. Last try. I'm saving those stones next turn. Unless he plays something really forcing like this. Is that large? Or is it large? Do. Alright, I'll turn. He views the two stones as being small, and he could be correct about that. He could be correct. Already connected there. I'm going to go and play here. Just kind of eating away his territory on the side. Not Sente. I'll save my 2 stones now. So close. I really don't want to do this. But I'm going to. It doesn't quite work. I think he thought there was a trap here. I think he actually thought there was a trap here, but there isn't. If he cuts me, I just Tygem, and then we go to Ko for these stones. Are we really going to Ko here? No, we're not going to Ko? What are we doing? I'm confused. What's up? Are we cutting a Ko? Yes, we are. Picnic Ko for black at this stage of the game, when black's already up, and now we're just fighting over endgame? Not good. Not good. Okay. That's fine. I'll use this as a co-threat then. First one. You know my other one's coming, right? This game just took a really dark turn. I'm gonna back off. I don't want to win the Ko. I'm fine with this. You can have those stones. No, white's fine. White's fine. White's okay.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Take the stones. Good. And now I don't want very much from you. I want very, very little, in fact. All I want is for you to lose yourself another point. Yeah, just lose yourself another point. Just take here. Good. Excellent. Now I want to get rid of the territory in here. Okay. Get to connect one way or the other. Meeny, meeny. I guess that one's fine. This is technically a little bit better than the other one because if he does like this or something, I could potentially play elsewhere because that's just one stone. But if I play here and he does something weird, then I had invested in 2 stones rather than just the one. I want to play here because getting rid of those stones is pretty big. And getting rid of this is pretty big. Right now I have no idea what the score is, by the way. And I haven't really been playing for, like, who's ahead and who's not. The score has mostly been incidental this game. and all we're doing is just kind of defending ourselves, recovering from mistakes, making shape, doing snazzy direction of play stuff. That's really all we're doing. So this is kind of large, but I think this is larger because he can go and play this, which is pretty big. After this, we'll play a basic game on KGS against a 5Q there, and we'll see how that works. Well, I shouldn't announce that on stream before we do that. That's so asking for things to go badly. Respond to that. And almost misclicked. This is Sente. But this will go here. If I go here, this is worth 2 points. This is worth technically more. This is worth 1 point here. It's also worth the 3 points here. Right. I'm gonna go ahead and connect there too. I think it's worth slightly more. Not sure about that connection. I'm actually not sure about that connection. This, on the other hand... This is actually okay. Isn't it? If you have targets, yeah, we're fine. Okay, he's cutting. I didn't read this out, so I'm not actually sure if there's anything here. I don't think there is. Okay. I'll go ahead and connect. I have to play there too. Hello, Stone Drain. I hate this kind of plays. What, mine? Or his? Who are we referring to?
3, 2, 1.
Hope not mine. This isn't really doing anything, so I'm just gonna go ahead and play here instead. No, the Atari is okay. That's just making certain that I have to play here again, I guess. Maybe it's making certain there's nothing weird going on with these like pushes and stuff.
The last overtime. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Trying to cook up a texture for my overlay. How much do I hate it?
1, 0.
Oh god, was that me? No. No, I won. Okay. And he left before I could say anything. Alright, so review. So review of this game is fairly straightforward. You can take the open corner. Open corner is completely fine to take. I just didn't want to get weirdly complicated with his follow-up and stuff, so not really interested. This is okay. Yeah, like I mentioned, we didn't do this one because this gets really bizarre in terms of the push and cuts. I have to be like, reading this out like the entire rest of the game, which I don't really want to do. And then like things like this is going to be Sente. Things like this are Sente for him. Things like there's a lot of Sente stuff for him. But here, there's no weird pushing and cuttings. slow, switch to the corner. And this is, again, pretty straightforward. If he goes here, it's really good, and I pretty much win the game because this is too small compared to what we just gave up. If he goes here, he can't double Hane in a meaningful fashion. And this is now his reality. This is his group, which is not very attractive, right? So he'll probably play here. And I don't know what he'll do from there, honestly. Maybe if I play here, he'll allow me to do this. And then just take something like that. Not really sure, but we defended ourselves. He kicked, that's fine. He attacked, which is okay. Usually you play a little bit faster, because we're doing it to develop the center, not just to invade here. If I do this, we can play here. And you can see how we're kind of like getting stones in the middle now. Since he actually responded to that, I could probably attempt to kill him now. I didn't really read it out, but it looks like there's a lot of weird sketchy stuff going on here. I don't know. Instead, we just jumped out, just made shape, didn't try to kill. We could try. We absolutely could try, because this is Sente, right? So we could absolutely 100% attempt to kill him. Especially after something like this. Because this just opens up the corner now. So, I mean, what do you do? What do you even do? Here's connect. Try to make sure we're fine. Keep our groups. Take the largest area. Nothing really to review that I haven't already gone over during the game, I think. Oh, this one. Yeah, so if I play here, this is not that. This is the worst that he can do to me. That is the absolute worst he can do. Right? Something like this. A complete surround. Now, am I dead there? I don't know. Am I dead here? Maybe I'm dead here. Maybe I'm dead here. It's possible. What do you think? Am I dead? Are we dead? Could be. It's also possible we're not. It's entirely possible that we are not dead here in the slightest. Can we do that instead? No, we can't, right? Okay, so yeah, I'll do the other one. Actually, holy shit, I am dead there, aren't I? If I have to play here... No, you just play here now. No, we don't play there, because of that. Oh god, am I actually dead? No, we're fine. Ish. Like I said, that's why we kind of defended ourselves, because we weren't sure if we were alive or not. That goes nowhere. Yeah, that is pretty scary. But that's the end of the game.